had you been writing intensely, so Alright guys, we'll do some questions. Grace.
That could be like, well,
You last time. How's it feel for the first time being home?
I feel pretty drawn.
Now would be the time to do so. Christian.
Still a vote, and we're all still doing this.
I'm just trying to play an honest game, and I guess that doesn't get rewarded.
So Christian got voted out last night, and there honestly really wasn't that much I could do to even try to save him without sacrificing pretty much my own game. So I did end up voting him out, but that kind of puts me in like an awkward position because now officially my closest two allies are officially out of the game. So I do have an alliance going on with the girls, but truthfully I don't really know how long I see that going because once the power shifts, people are going to start flipping, and I'm not oblivious to the fact that Green has the numbers. I'm 100% certain that they're all talking and that they have a game plan going on. So I have to be careful with what I say to them. But Josh also reached out to Brianna and said he was interested in touching base with the two of us, so I'm curious to see where that conversation goes. Right now, my goal is to just kind of lay low and take in all the information I can without giving a lot of information out, because I know that once your name starts getting attached to information, it starts to make you look like a target. So I'm definitely going to take the next couple days to figure out where exactly I stand with the tribe and where I want to go from here.
Man, I have not had time to do a dang confessional. Christian got voted out. Yay! That's awesome. He's gonna love hearing this. That was stupid. Stupid as heck. They literally before fall break, I'm talking to Brianna, and she's like, our best bet, like we need to pick off the green guys, and like our best bet would be if they just like, I was saying like the only way that's gonna happen is if one of them in the alliance gets big move syndrome and votes out Christian. That's exactly what happened. Don't know who it was. I hear like a billion people are taking credit for it. That's really funny though. And it's just great to see hubris bring people down. I don't know. Right now, we've been working on this like thing with like me, Kristen, Brianna, Madison, and Winona, which would be the majority. And the only annoying thing is Winona's being flaky and really sketchy. And we would love to get Grace out. I think Grace would be the best move for me personally, because it kind of like destroys that girls thing, and then also like knocks down Green. But if we need to get like JT, then whatever. And Winona right now is acting like she wouldn't go for Grace. She wouldn't go for Grace. And she's told Kristen this, that she wouldn't go for Grace just because like she wants to work, has the option to work with her eventually. So you know that Grace is like definitely not ever gonna work with her. So she's just kind of being stupid. I don't know what that is. It's really frustrating. Because I've been loyal to her. And so that's really annoying. That's like the biggest thing. But if she's gonna go for us, if she's gonna go for JT with us, then I guess we'll go for JT. That's all I can say.
I definitely feel a little bit like the worst person to ever walk on the earth right now. I'm just so inconfident. Never mind. I'm just not confident about tonight at all. So we have the numbers to vote out JT first, and that's the plan. And like, I'm just so concerned that like someone will win immunity, or there's like an idol that'll be found, and like something super unexpected that'll come up, and then my name is gonna get voted out. And I've just heard so many times that people are like, oh, Kristen, don't worry, your name's not in the mix, that I'm like, I think my name's probably in the mix. You shouldn't have to assure me that many times. It makes sense. But right now, JT, Plank, Grace, Josh and I are working together, which is funny because I'm not really working with him at all. I've never even talked to Plank, and he thinks I'm voting his way, which is interesting. And I did talk to JT today, and like I think that he he proposed a really good idea, but it just didn't seem like it was really for my benefit. So he wants to vote Winona out, and I think that they have a lot of people that want to vote Winona out, but they definitely don't have enough members. I think it's like 4. No, wait, that's not true. I think it's like 3, and then Winona would be voting. No, it's like 3, and then Marsh wants to vote out Grace, which is really funny because I would love that more than anything. That sounds fantastic, but I can't trust Marsh right now. He's giving me no good reason to trust him, and yeah, I don't know. He could be like, he could be talking to Plank and JT, and I just don't know. And he definitely told them some stuff because JT was asking me questions, and that put me in a bad spot. So I feel like right now I look really bad to a lot of people, which sucks. Yeah, talking to Marsh really screwed me over. But I think that we have a good game plan tonight, which is Winona, Maddie, me, Brianna, and Josh to vote out JT, assuming that he doesn't want immunity. And then if he does win immunity, we would be voting out Grace. And then for the second challenge, again, depending on immunity, we're hoping to vote out Grace or JT if JT wins immunity on the first one. Which I think would be 2 pretty big players in the game to get out. Yeah, I also would love to trust Grace, but I just feel like she's been working a lot with Green, and the Girls Alliance seemed like a great idea, but she wasn't totally dedicated to it. And like when we met for the Girls Alliance, she wanted to split the votes and do like 3 votes Plank, 3 votes Marsh, whatever, to flush the idol. And I was like, I hate that idea because my name's on the line. Like, why would I want to split the votes for someone who might have an idol when I can just put 5, 6 votes or whatever on someone who doesn't have it, that I'm pretty sure doesn't have it. So I didn't like that, and then I suggested Plank, voting out Plank in our girls meeting, and Grace did not like that. And she eventually agreed to it because she would not have been in the majority, but she was on her phone the entire time after that meeting, and like you could tell that she was texting people, and like other people were on Telegram, so it just looked very suspicious and definitely made me feel like I couldn't trust her. Yeah, but we had come in with a kind of a game plan tonight for today for the Girls Alliance. So we had talked about telling Grace that we were gonna vote Plank in case Marsh had an idol, and if Marsh had an idol, he could play it for Plank, and then we'd all vote JT. So regardless, we're planning to vote out JT tonight. And yeah, I'm a little nervous that it's not gonna go as planned. It's definitely looking a little bit uneasy with idols and immunity and just people flipping. Like Marsh is definitely acting more like he'd be on her side, but I just can't tell for sure. And yeah, I don't know. He's hard to trust. I also think that Brianna is playing a really smart game in terms of who she talks to and how she talks to them. In fact, I think she might be one of the smartest players left in the game. Just making the right decisions in terms of who to trust, but also she's very good with what she says, and like she's very careful with her words, which is great for us, but that could be a concern in the future. Anyway, hope tonight's really fun for y'all.
Since Christian's been out of the game, it's been interesting seeing who still wants to work with me. Right now, Marsh, JT, and Ethan have not talked to me, so clearly they want to work with me. But I feel like they knew that Christian and I were tight and just let Christian do all the talking. But I know that if I reach out to them now, most likely they're all just gonna lie to me. So I don't really know what to do with that right now. But I feel tight with Kristen. Her and I have been doing a great job just communicating and keeping each other up to date on information. But I am meeting with Brianna and Josh tomorrow, so I'm interested to see where that conversation goes. but I also did touch base with Winona, and she did tell me that Green is meeting up and that she's not interested in working with Green. So I feel like I trust her right now, but I'm not sold on her yet. I have heard from multiple people that they have not heard my name being thrown out, which definitely makes me a little nervous, but I feel overall okay about that. But I just feel like further down the line, I have to keep a check of that.
A lot has happened, I feel like, since the last challenge. So we voted Christian off, which that was just crazy blindside. Like, I can't believe how that worked so well. I'm impressed it worked so well. So now, moving forward, it's kind of like, now what's gonna happen? And it's been pure chaos. Like, chaos. People are going crazy. I feel like people are paranoid at this point. It's like, who can I trust too? They're ghosting me. This person's too busy with other things. They're not meeting with me. And it's been like, just pure chaos. So, I feel like I have a plan going into tonight. And it feels like, yeah, voting out JT and Grace is the goal for tonight. While also trying to flush out Marsh's idol that I know that he has, but nobody else knows, and I'm trying to keep it kind of a down low. Like, I think he has it, but like, I don't know for sure type thing. So, trying to build up that with Marsh, while also trying to like, figure everything else out and get the votes that we need to go where we're going. But I think we have a solid grasp on it. I think it should go well. Stuff could always change. People could always do something different, but I feel like going into this, we have a pretty good idea. Back-to-back challenges should be interesting, but yeah, feeling pretty good. And at this point, might be able to make it to the final 5. It's kind of looking that way. Kind of still want to get voted out, but it's okay. We're making it. We're doing our best, and we're just gonna see what happens and how far we go. But I'm enjoying working with Josh and Kristen and Madison. I feel like we have something solid with the 4 of us there, so like, would love to see the 4 of us go farther together, but I guess we'll see what happens, so let's see what happens tonight.
Hello. Currently meeting before the challenge. Basically, we might get JT out tonight. It'll be really fun. Really funny things are going down right now. Kristen is talking to Grace and Marsh at the same time. I don't know if that's in frame. And Brianna. We made a group chat called the Real Girls Alliance with me instead of Grace in it, of course.
Still Molly.
Still Molly. Molly's still in it. Shout out to Molly, exec. Marsh is trying apparently to make a play for Grace without numbers, so really hilarious move by him, like 3 hours before the challenge starts. That's awesome. But just like, there's really no point. Why would we not just go for JT? He's just like the challenge threat, might as well. Getting Grace gone would be fun too, but now there's 2 challenges tonight. We could have JT and Grace gone before, like at the end of today, which would just feel fantastic. Woohoo! Yeah, we could, yeah, it's time. We're just gonna final 5 this group. It's gonna be really fun. The ladies final 5 to the end.
Come on in, guys. Sit in these first 2 rows, please.
2 rows?
Yep, first 2 rows, please. Christian voted out at the last travel council. How are you guys feeling? Good, nervous, excited? Need some all of it? Cool. Okay. Yeah. All right. First things first. I'll take back the vision room. Once again, individual immunity back up for grabs. We've got 2 challenges tonight. So that means 2 tribal councils, 2 going home. So yeah, are you guys ready to get into the first challenge? Okay, this first challenge is called Touchy Subjects. If you're familiar with Survivor, this is a cool one, but basically how this challenge works I made that group chat for you guys because I'm going to send in a Google form. And what you're going to do is you're going to open the Google form and you're going to answer all of the questions as truthfully as possible. You cannot pick yourself. And how it's going to go is I'm going to go through the questions in any order that I want. And you guys are going to have these little name placards. And when I say a question, you're going to hold up who you think got the most votes. Not necessarily who you voted for, but who you think got the most votes. Okay? And if you get it right, you'll be able to come up and eliminate somebody's life.
Do you choose?
You get to choose. If you run out of all 3 lives, you're out of the challenge. Last person with lives left is still in. If your last life is erased, but you still got the point for that round, you still are able to erase a heart. So if you get the point, you're erasing a life no matter what. All right, we're gonna start with the first question. Who do you trust with your life in this game? Forgot who you answered. I think the majority of people answered here. All right, hold it up. All right, Ethan, Brianna, Ethan, JT, Kristen, Josh, Brianna, Grace. The answer is Kristen. Madison, the only person to get it right.
Oh, but I'm the first one to go.
You get to draw first blood. Take your eraser and
Awful.
do yourselves.
I feel so exposed. Okay, we'll all close our eyes. We haven't really talked at all.
All right, next question. Who is the funniest person? Hold it out.
That's fair.
Grace, Ethan, Josh, Ethan, Grace, Josh, Winona, Josh. Josh is the correct answer. Marsh, Josh, Brianna, and JT got it right. Go ahead and make your race.
Thank you, Kristen. You're welcome, I tried. Oh
my God.
Fair enough. No hard feelings. No hard feelings.
You don't need to know.
Somebody's got beef.
Do it. You know what you have to do.
JT, the first person out of
The game! Actually tribal.
I still get to do this thing?
No.
Yeah.
Alright, next question. Who's most under the radar player? Alright, everyone hold it up. Okay. Madison, Kristen, Brianna, Winona, Ethan. The answer is Madison. Winona, Frank, and Marsh. Marsh.
Wait, did you go? You can go first.
Down to 1 life. Ethan and Madison with 2. The rest of you got 3 left still. Next question. Who might have an idol or an advantage? Everyone go. reversing going on here. Ethan takes another hit. Marsh takes 2 hits. Ethan.
Wow.
I'm taking Kristen back.
Oh.
That's Marsh. No, and that gets rid of one of Josh's. Okay, so. Next question. Who doesn't deserve to have made it this far?
Thank God I got out.
Me too.
I'm just going with the majority.
What were the answers?
I'm just going with the majority.
Okay, we got JT, Winona, Grace, Ethan, and Madison. So all the answers. Correct answers for Winona.
Whoa.
Josh, you're going to get it right.
Equitable. Distributed justice.
Wow, you did it first.
Ethics.
All right, next question. Who has the most devious smile? No, it's JT, Josh. Josh, the correct answer. Madison, the correct answer.
I did! Guys!
I don't like this.
It's because I'm a guy. I get it. Not cool.
Sexism.
Sexy.
Title IX.
You do have the most devious smile.
No way.
All right, next question. Who doesn't know what's going on? Pull up your answers. Winona. Marsh, Grace, Marsh, Winona. Marsh is the correct answer.
Hey, buddy.
Winona, Brianna, and Kristen. That's Josh out of the challenge. Winona takes another strike. Kristen also takes another strike. Brianna and Madison with 2 lives. Kristen and Winona with 1. Who is the most under the radar player? Did I?
I think we did.
I did. I'm still. Who is the biggest phony?
Biggest phone.
I would have put you!
No way! JT, Grace. Grace is the correct answer.
Wow, guys.
This could end
One of them
right here.
Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, different kind of
Depending
phone.
on how this goes, could end the game right here.
I'll go first.
You took the easy one.
Whoa. Why is that?
This game is ruthless.
Jeff, you have those counseling cards?
This is how the game was so to take a strike.
Ooh.
Strikes Brianna, who got it out of the game.
Oh, that's why it was this
Alright, 2 people left. If you get this question right, you win. Did I ask who has the best strategy? Who has the best strategy? your answers. Both of you say Grace, both of you incorrect. The correct answer was Brianna.
Oh! I thought about putting myself, but I thought that was just a little too. I put it out there.
Great minds think alike.
Apparently over here. It's not good for us.
Yeah. It's okay.
Alright, we'll be a little bit nicer. Who did you hang out with after Survivor and Campus News? Both your answers. Both of you say Kristen. Both of you are correct.
Oh, there I go. Just
So,
erase it.
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Wait, do you want to? I'll let you go.
Sure, I'll erase yours first and I can get me out.
Raise yourself.
Great on you. Do a little walk.
Hey, Queen.
Madison, congratulations, you basically did it. For one of you, maybe the 10th person voted out, maybe the third member of the jury. So you guys got about 15 minutes if you need it. Strategize. Alright guys, welcome to Tribal Council. Again, congratulations Madison on winning individual immunity. So, at this point in the game, it definitely seems very crucial, especially because the majority of you decided to vote out Christian last time. So it should be very interesting to see what the lines are drawn after that, after most of you work together. I guess we'll start. JT, how are you feeling about tonight? And
Feeling apprehensive. I feel like people perceive me as a big physical threat, and if that's what the vote is based off of tonight, then I don't feel good. Frank. I'm JT, so I don't want to be Frank.
there you go. I want to be Frank. Marsh, during the challenge, you were voted most likely to have an advantage or an idol. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like I don't, and it pisses me off a little because I can't tell anyone anything else if I don't, like, the only way that people are gonna know I don't have it is the fact that I won't play it. So like, it just sucks because everyone thinks that because I left early, it's like, yeah, I got it. And no, I had a freaking meeting. So I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what else to say.
Grace, you got voted the biggest phone.
What?
How does that make you feel?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what that means. So I'm being 100% real with y'all. So I don't know if that, like, if you really want something phony from me, just ask for my number. Like, I don't really know what to tell you, but I'm being honest. That's fair.
Notice that there's a whole lot of Gelantu still in this game. Do you think they're, at this point in the game, that you're still Gelantu strong, or do you think that tides are turned?
I mean, I think you never know. And I also think that, I don't know, I feel like I would keep that personal.
Kristen, trust is a big factor in this game. At this point, do you trust anyone?
Yes.
That's okay.
Yeah. Madison, how do you feel that you are the only person that can't get votes tonight?
Great. Let me tell you, I was a little nervous coming in today because you're never really safe in Survivor, so it feels good to feel safe.
Brianna, the fact that Madison's safe does play an important factor in the fact that she can't get votes, but she also has the power of voting somebody. So do you come to Madison pleading your case, or do you leave her out of the vote?
I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like things were discussed prior to this, so it doesn't always just depend on what happens the 5 minutes before travel. So I feel like regardless of who has immunity, I feel like okay-ish. Like as okay as you can feel going into a voted Survivor.
How are you feeling right now?
I mean, I don't have the necklace on, so not as good as it could be. So I feel like whenever I'm not wearing that necklace, I'm always gonna feel not great.
Josh, you got voted the person with the most devious smile. You might be wearing it right now.
I don't even know what that means. I don't feel like my smile is devious. I feel like it's very happy, very happy and innocent behind it. Honestly, that's how I see myself. I was a very happy-go-lucky guy, and I wish my smile showed that a bit more.
Great. And with that, it's time to vote. If anybody has an idol or an advantage and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, I'll read the votes. Let's vote. Grace. JT. 1 vote Grace, 1 vote JT. Winona. 1 vote Grace, 1 vote JT, 1 vote Winona. Winona. It's 2 votes Winona, 1 vote Grace, 1 vote JT. JT. 2 votes JT, 2 votes Winona, 1 vote Grace. JT. That's 3 votes JT, 2 votes Winona, 1 vote Grace. Winona. That's 3 votes Winona, 3 votes JT, 1 vote Grace. Tenth person voted out, and the 3rd member of the jury, JT. Did you bring me your torch?
Winona. No explanation.
I feel kind of like a horrible person, but sorry, JT.
I actually would be kind of surprised if I could pull this off again with this like secret little move thing. Kind of expecting to maybe get blindsided here. It wouldn't really be a blindside then, but hey, at least we let you sit by your best buddy in the jury if this does go through.
I really hope this works. Last time I voted you, it didn't work, so maybe it will this time.
You are not trustworthy whatsoever. You picked me as the most unlikely to, or at least worthy to still be in the game. You picked me as the biggest phony. I think it's time for you to go home.
The first tribal of the entire game. I wrote this name. This is my 2nd try, so let's hope this one sticks.
Sorry, Winona. Love you, girl, but you're just a little too sneaky.
Well, it was a good run. I can't say that I'm super surprised tonight that it was me. But yeah, I mean, listen, people are here to play, so I don't even blame them for getting me out. But oh, it sucks. Oh, it sucks. Because I know that Josh lied to me. But it's fine. I really did want to work with him, but he didn't reciprocate, so but that's fine. It is what it is.